There we go. Hello! Hello, everybody. Please ignore that my keyboard is very bright. It's light on lights, and so everything is very washed out. Mostly because this webcam has terrible frickin' white balance. It's insane. There we go. I reset the white balance. It looks better now. But how's it going? Hi, Angry Homo. Hi, Inari-kun. Hi, Fire Road. Oh, wait. Where are my Twitch assets are hidden? There we go. That's what we want. Also, Mr. Leg Day Overwatch, thank you for the follow. Leg Day Gaming, Kappa. Hello, Storm. How's it going? Oh, my God. I'm doing pretty good today. Aside from catching up on all the stuff that's been going on, like, in the Overwatch community, which has not been good. At all. Not in the slightest. Been a little bit good. But finally, I don't know who remembers from the previous Saturday, we were supposed to be making an Itabag because I was showing off how I have like all of these Reaper charms. Oops, I hit my mic. I had like all of these Reaper charms and I was like, oh, we're gonna make an Itabag, and then the bag that I ordered didn't arrive in time, so I couldn't make the bag. But the bag has arrived. The bag has arrived, so now we can actually do that. What happened with Overwatch? Well, for those who don't know, basically, like, esports and gaming is kind of having its version of, like, the Me Too movement right now, which is where women, or just in general, people who have experienced everything from sexual assault and sexual abuse to, you know, having people in positions of authority, holding things over them in order to do various bad things, have finally decided that they've had enough. Just dropping to say hi, and everyone I used to like is a shitter and I want to leave esports. Dude, amen. That's exactly what I'm talking about. But also, hey Hops, I love you. But basically, gaming is having its equivalent of the Me Too movement, where people who have previously been abused by people in power and have not felt empowered or been able to stand up for themselves or for others, for that matter, have been coming forward. And that includes lots of people coming forward in the Overwatch space specifically. And it's been very hard to read. Like, of course, it's always very hard to read someone's very personal accounts of their, like, assaults and things like that. But it's especially uncomfortable when it's people that you've known and people that you thought you trusted and people that you thought were good people, and then they turn out to not be good people at all, and they're doing very bad things. Olivia! Thank you so much for the raid. Let's go! Olivia Gamers, welcome. Hello. Hello, Starry Mythos. Welcome. We're working on an Itabag today. I am getting all the shit out that we need to do that. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Great to see you. My name is Dio. I'm a good friend of Olivia's. She's a pretty schlick gamer. We met through Overwatch, but we've remained friends despite Overwatch, which is great. Brevin97, thank you so much for the follow. But speaking of Overwatch, we are going to be making an Overwatch themed Itabag specifically with Reaper, because I was really big into Reaper. Wow! Rockin' Raven, thank you so much for the follow. Olivia! We just met through Claire. We met through Claire being high. Yes, in Overwatch, but that's very typical for Claire. When is Claire not high? Like, let's be real. But I'm glad Claire introduced us, because you're great. How was your stream, by the way, honey? I hope it was really good. So I have all this Reaper merch because Reaper was my, even though I didn't main Reaper. So for context for those who are new and coming from Olivia's stream, I was a tier 3 Overwatch coach for a large period of time as a streamer, and I used to stream doing purely Overwatch educational content, but I was not a Reaper main. I just really loved Reaper, and so I have this massive collection of Reaper merch that I've always been like, what am I actually gonna do with this? And for a long time it was just like mounted on my PC, but I was like, ooh, I want to make an Itabag. And I was like, and if you don't know what an Itabag is, it's basically like a bag that hurts your wallet. So it has like these nice little windows, and you can put stuff in the windows of the bag and show your shit off, and then there's actually like a proper bag compartment for you to use. Hey Jumper, good to see you. And hey Actor, how's it going? Dio, Max needs permissions to change roles or else she can't announce your stream. Oh, that's why Max isn't working. Okay, I will fix that. I understand now. I love Mei. I used to play a lot of Mei. I was a projectile player and a flex tank player, so I would play lots of Mei. I played lots. My favorite heroes to play were Genji, Pharah, Soldier, Junkrat, and Ana, and Zarya, which is very weird. Hey! The Pharah clip is still there. No, the Pharah clip is still there. Dude, I loved Pharah. The good old Pharah clip from Mangachu's stream is still there, thank God. But yeah, I loved playing Pharah. Usually just give it max headman so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I'm gonna set that up. That's probably what I'll do. That's a smart idea. So, I ordered this bag off Amazon and it didn't arrive on time, and I was malding because last week on Saturday, I always do variety on the weekends. So last week on Saturday, I wanted to put this bag together, but the bag didn't arrive. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm just playing Helltaker instead. But I didn't realize this bag has little pockets on the inside. I don't know if you can see that. There's like a little pocket for like I probably could put my phone or something. I probably could put my phone in there. Yeah. Oh, I like that. That's a good handy little pocket. That's sweet. I didn't think this had pockets. And it's actually pretty roomy. Like I'm sure you can see that, but it's actually got a decent amount of, like, my whole dead ass arm is in there. That's actually a pretty decent bag for like a cheap Amazon bag. Like, and it is cheap. You can tell that, like, it's just like it's like the vinyl that's used for the clear window isn't like that nice, and it's not that nicely tacked down. But you know, it cost me what, like 25 bucks. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. Hey, welcome Robin. Yes, it's Itabag time. We're finally ready. But yeah, good to keep it tight so it can't do anything bad. Nah, I trust Maxine. Maxine would never hurt me. Maxine would never do anything bad to me. Okay, so the way that this works is we're gonna put all of this shit in the bag, in the window. So I have exactly one button. So basically I have to get everything off my lanyard. So I have like this really cute Reaper themed lanyard. It's adorable. It's a bunch of Reaper birds, which I just think is so cute. And then on the inside, it says, I am the oh, I guess it's flipped. Fuck. It's flipped because I flipped the camera. Oops. But it says I am the angel of death. So I'm going to put that on there. And then I have a bunch of things hanging off of this keychain. Why is Reaper a bird? Maybe a crow? I don't know. There was just when Reaper, like way back when like the game, like when Overwatch was still in like that beta phase, people didn't know. There was like literally -1 lore. People were trying to figure out what Reaper's mask was, and they were like, "Oh, is it like a bird mask? Is it a crow? Like it's not like a regular skull." So people just assumed he was like a bird of some kind. And so nobody knew. Oh, this one's cute. This one has my name on it. This was from the Deophest Junkertown tournament where I casted. So it has my name on it. And it's the Overwatch. This is like, it's the Overwatch logo styled like the Deophest logo, which I think is super cute. But yeah, I think people thought he was a bird, so they were like, oh, it's a bird mask. So there's lots of like bird themed Reaper merch. Oh my God, these are all so tangled. So one thing was this lanyard is gonna go in there or somewhere. So that's that. And then I have all of these charms from like various places. So let's see which ones are the easiest to take off and start from there. Okay, we got one off. So this one I bought at an artist alley, I think at Deophest. And I like it because it's sparkly. I love sparkly things and holographic things. It doesn't really show that well on camera. And I'm looking at it and I think there's still plastic backing on the one side, but whatever. It's a sparkly Reaper. And I love he. Come on, focus. You can do it. No, you're just not gonna do it? Fine. But this is sparkly Reaper. So that's one of them. We'll get to my favorite one. I have a couple of favorites. I'm a picky child. They just made him even edgier than a regular skull because his nose is edgy. Exactly, right? Like the nose is pointy, so people are like, oh, bird? Oh, this one came off nice and easy. This one is also super duper cute. This one actually came, okay, so this charm came as like part of a set, and it's a little Reaper bird, and he's a teabag. Like, isn't that the cutest thing ever? Look at that. I love this. He's like a little teabag. It's so fucking cute. And that came as a set. This was a set. Like, he came with the Reaper bird and the lanyard. And I don't think the artist that made these ever did a reprint. I don't remember their name off the top of my head, but I don't think they ever did a reprint of these. So I'm really glad I got like the full set when I did, because it was like $30 for the lanyard, the plush, or maybe it was $45. I think it was $45 US for the lanyard, the plush, and the charm, and it was so cute. So I was really happy. And that's like probably my favorite charm of all the charms, because it's so cute. And then we've got, oh, this one is another favorite of mine. This little one that I'm about to show you is also really special. It was done by Star Moths, who's like a local artist and like a friend of mine as well. And he did this one, and I love this one because it's double-sided, and you know, we all do be loving these double-sided. Are you gonna focus? Okay, it's gonna focus. So on one side, it's Genji. It's Genji cosplaying Reaper. Like, it's not actually Reaper, it's Genji, but he's dressed up as Reaper with Reaper's mask. It's so cute. Oh, we gotta do a posture check. Fuck, how did you know I was sitting like cross-legged on my ankles? You knew, but it's so cute. I love it. People come up with such like really neat ideas for charms, and that's why I love collecting them. So I love that one. Plus it's got the cute little like heart charm on it too. I know that's kind of hard to see, but that one's really cute. That's another favorite of mine. And then there's a couple ones that are like official. Like, this is an official Reaper keychain from, I think this is the one from the Blizzard store that someone gave to me. Like, they gave it to me. It was like a gift, and I really like it. But this one has like the official Blizzard shit on the back, because this is an official Blizzard charm. And then this one is a Hot Topic one. Because we went to Hot Topic one day. I think we were just in Chinook Mall for whatever reason. I didn't know you loved Reaper that much. I love him. He's actually my favorite character, even though I don't play him. Also, good to see you, Angela. How's it going? So this one is from Hot Topic. One day, Angela and I were in Chinook, and we were like, oh, let's just go see what's in Hot Topic. And I walked out with a Reaper charm, and Angela walked out with a Tracer sweater. So they knew what they were doing in that store.
I actually got the Diva sweater at that point.
Oh no, he got the Diva sweater. When did you get that? Did you order the Tracer sweater different? He ordered the Tracer sweater at a different time. I can't speak English. Yeah, edgy boys just get to me. Like, for me, I have a very specific like set of types when it comes to fictional men. Like, for fictional men, I love either like blatantly like crazy edgelord boys, so like Reaper, and like now it's Omen in Valorant, right? Like crazy edgelord boys who just like are dark and they're spooky and mysterious, and like, yeah, I love it. Hey Red Phoenix, how's it going? So I like that. And then I also love like the Twinkie blonde boy. That's it. That's all I like in fictional men, is like crazy edgelords and Twinkie blonde boys. Like, that's it. Those are my types, nothing else. When I was growing up, I loved Nightmare Before Christmas. I loved that movie too. Like, that was, you know, and I loved Edward Scissorhands, so, you know, maybe that's also a part of it. Fucking Tim Burton. Oh, so you want to fudge Ezreal from League? Yeah, I do kind of. Ezreal has kind of grown on me. I ain't finna lie. I hate playing against Ezreal in lane, and I hate his ship with. This one's so cute. It's so small. It's just a small boy, and I hate the Ezreal Lux ship, because that's like two of the most annoying characters together in a ship, which is just so cursed. But at the same time, he is a cute, pretty boy blonde twink, and like the Academy skin. Ooh, that shit's kind of good. Oh, it do kind of speak to me in a weird way. It do kind of speak to me. Yeah, the Academy skins bang. Like, all of them bang. If I'm being real with you, all of them pop the fuck off. But the Battle Academia skins are so good. Wow, that reinstall Overwatch is pretty cheap. Oh no, Serena's not like this. How's it going, by the way? Good to see you. I think this is another one. I don't remember where I got this one, but it's another rubber strap. I actually like rubber straps a lot because they're like squishy. But I don't have a lot of them. And there isn't like a ton of Reaper merch in general, but I copped what I could. I'm doing super good. I mean, aside from like the fucking amount of creeps in Overwatch and esports in general, I'm doing pretty good. And then I love this one. This is another sparkly one. Another sparkly Reaper boy. So this one's great too. And this one was from another artist. I think I got this one at Deophest as well. Overwatch merch so good. I wish they had the game to match. Yo, amen. I do be feeling that. Dio, guess who's got both Star Guardian and Battle Academia skins in game and as a cosplay? So I can be your pretty blonde twink boy. Oh, let's go! Twinks assemble! And then, of course, this was a gift from Redead, who frequently comes and watches the stream. Also, Rock and Raven, thank you so much for the follow. That was like 12 minutes ago, and I never said thank you. But welcome. This one is a gift from Redead, which was... It's so cute. He's supposed to stand, but his head is just too big, so sometimes, like, if I bang my desk, he'll just, like, fall over. So... I think what we're gonna do, and the way that we're gonna attach these... So normally you can buy, like, really pretty, like... nice safety pins, but I think it actually helps the edgy aesthetic of Reaper if I just use like regular silver safety pins. Although the hooks in this are gold, but I wish I don't have any gold safety pins. This is just like my miscellaneous bag of like bobby pins, safety pins and shit. And basically what I do is when I used to go to conventions, obviously I haven't been going to conventions because of Miss Rona. And neither should anybody else for that matter. You shouldn't be attending conventions right now. But when I did, I would either always myself need safety pins, bobby pins, like little closures and shit of that sort. So I would just carry this little baggie around. And then I would have them if I needed them or if like a friend needed them or like a random needed them. Because you will literally, if you're a cosplayer, like you need to have a metric fuck ton of safety pins and bobby pins to survive conventions. Just saying, you do. Character design's so good. Wish the game design matched. Yeah, I feel that. Like, I just can't play the game because competitively it feels like shit. But then, like, I don't get it. Blizzard, why do you hate us? Like, your character designs are so good, but you won't write good lore for them, and it hurts. Okay, so I want to see if I can actually fit these in here, or if they have to hang off the side of the bag. And if they do, that's fine. Oh yeah, that'll fit. I think. Oh, there's another safety pin up there. Yeah, that fits. Okay. That guy fits there. I'm happy with that. That works. He get a little smooshed, but he fits. I'm just gonna fix his orientation. Now, does the other one fit is the question. Because this one fits, and I'm happy with that. But I have a feeling this bigger one is not gonna fit anywhere. Like, he's gonna have to go sideways, and I don't think that would look good. So I think where he's gonna go is like on... Where am I gonna clip him is the question. Like, I could clip him up top here, right? And put him like that. But I feel like that looks really silly. So maybe I clip him to like there's the zipper here. Maybe I clip him to the zipper. I think that's what I do. And then I take this lanyard, and the lanyard definitely... Oh, that's not gonna fit actually. Huh. I guess the lanyard should also go up there. Like that. And have that hang off of there. I feel like that's really long though. I don't know. Have you ever thought of adding fabric flowers or lights? Hey Etten, good to see you. At some point I do want to add lights for sure. I think that would be really nice, like to add some like little LEDs to light it up. Okay, maybe what I'll do... is this. I'll wrap it around here. Yeah, that's better. I don't know about fabric or things. I don't know what I would choose that would go well, but I definitely want to put lights in it at some point. Okay, so I have one button that needs to go somewhere. Ooh, you know what? I also have... I forgot. I got a pop fig too. Mom got a lyrics. I'm feeling a little motivated to cosplay Star Guardian as. Hey, power to you. Yeah, Blizzard is really, really good at driving their games into the trash, which sucks dick because I really liked the time that I spent in Overwatch, and I think it could have been the best esport game, like, of all time. Like, it felt like, for a period of time, it felt like what we wanted out of TF2 and never got to have. And then Blizzard said, haha, just kidding, which kind of sucks. And the people that try to maintain their games just live under the sand. It's true. It's true. It's true. That it do be. So I guess we'll put the pop socket in here too. Or not the pop socket, the pop figure. I normally don't like pop figures. I think they're ugly, but the ones with masked characters actually look decent because they don't have this stupid... Ooh. I like that. That's actually pretty decent. I'm kind of happy with that. Although... Oh, and he's not, like, moving around a ton as I... Okay. I'm happy with that. Alright, sick. Let's see now. Do we put the little ones near the top? I don't know how I'm gonna orient this. That's the next thing, is how do I actually orient this in the bag? Because, okay, do I have two that have clips or only one? Only one has a clip. I didn't think about this. I think I'm gonna put this one in there. And maybe that one in there. And like that. Something like that, I think is what we're gonna do. I think that's a very rough layout. Although I don't like that as much, actually, now that I look at it. I think the two little ones, the two smallest ones should go up at the top. And then the tea bag, the rubber straps, like that. Maybe that's better. When I've made Itabags before, I've done inserts with foam and added ruffles and such. Oh, that's so cool! I want to see what yours look like. This is my first one. I didn't really originally, like, when I collected all this shit, I didn't think of doing an Itabag, and then I was like, wait, then all of a sudden I was like, wait, I've always wanted to do an Itabag, and now I have, like, the stuff to actually do it, and I just never did it. But that sounds so cute. StarCraft was amazing. Then they released StarCraft 2 and made every wrong decision and had no idea why people played the first one. Yep, I remember that. And I remember, like, StarCraft esports being amazing, and then SC2 happened and StarCraft esports died. Then Warcraft 3 was amazing, but then they remastered it and again had no idea what people wanted or liked and drove away all their original customers by removing access to the original game. And then Diablo, one of the most hardcore IPs, they just announced only mobile and insult their player base. Yeah, I remember that. Don't you guys have phones? What's going on at Blizz? Activision. Activision is what's going on at Blizzard. Activision. Okay. I think we've got a plan for this. So, I'm just gonna open this back up all the way. And I'm gonna place these inside to start. So that's gonna go like that. Oh shit, I actually have more. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I have two more that I had in my desk. I have two more in my desk. Oh no. Wait, I did not think this through. I have two more in my desk. I have 2 more. Ah, shit. Oh, frick. Okay. That's fine. Okay, wait. Where am I? I'm gonna put this one there. In the bottom. Yeah. I'm gonna put that one there in the bottom. That one like that. And the Reaper one in the middle. Oh my god. I did not realize that I had 2 more. Like, but yeah, I think, like, the problem is, like, Blizzard started out as this, like, really tiny company that made really awesome games, and then they got really big and got bought out by Activision, and the problem is that Activision doesn't really give a shit aside from, like, making... Is that gonna close? Not very well. So, how am I gonna do this? This one I did not think about. This one I didn't think about. Because they're at such an awkward angle, like they're not gonna lie. Ooh, I know what to do actually. I know what to do. I know what to do here. Give me a second. I know what to do. I have a plan. I'm a cosplayer. I know how to sew. Needles. I know how to sew. Problem solved. I'll tack these ones down just because I want them to lie flat. You know, as soon as I figure out how to open the needle thing. But yeah, I think they got sold out to Activision, and Activision cares about making back the initial profit on anything they've done. Which is basically like, hey, I want to make sure I'm making profit on the thing that I published. And I don't actually care about the long-term longevity of anything we make. We just want to make money off it right now. And what can we do that makes sure that we turn a profit and has the least potential cost to us? Or has costs that we can buffer onto, like, sponsors and shit. Because that's all they care about. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a little hand sewing tip. I guess that you couldn't see because I probably did it off camera because I had to do it right in front of my face. But the way that I make a knot in like a thread when I'm hand sewing is like, so here's the thread, right? Where's the camera? There. Here's the thread, right? I wrap it around my finger like so, and then I just pull it off and pull it taut, and it makes a little knot at the end. It's really easy. That's a little hand sewing trick that has nothing to do with Itabags in general, but just something I've learned because I'm very bad at hand sewing. All right. So we're just going to pull that in. That did not knot all the way in. Poggers. I'll have to make a little bit of a bigger knot. Feels kind of bad. Feels very bad. Oh, did my playlist just end? Where did the music go? Bring back the music. I want to listen to songs. Yeah, the playlist ended. Oh, no. Actually, I want something a little bit more weeby. Is this the playlist I want? I have a couple playlists. No, I don't want this one. I want the other one. This one. Blizzard is going to become a pachinko machine maker like Konami. They are. Like, actually. That's the next step for Blizzard Activision is like, oh my god. Gambling. Oh my god, I'm struggling to make this knot right now. There we go. And I just put my scissors away. But I need to cut the excess thread. Pull the lever, Kronk! Alright, let's put this in here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we'll just sew that in place and it'll look the way I want. Let's go! I'm such a smart gamer. Except you're gonna have to listen to me deep breathing because I'm really bad at hand sewing. Despite being a cosplayer, it's actually like my worst sewing skill is hand sewing. I'm really bad at it. Blizzard will do phone games only. Oh my god. Nightmare. But you know they would too. Like, you know they would do that. You know they would just be like, oh shit, we can take all of our girls in our video games, animify them, put them on like fucking JPEGs and start selling them and make a fuck ton of money. Holy shit. And then you'll have like Fate Go Blizzard Edition. Except it'll be not as fun. Alright, and now we tie this off. And tie a little knot to keep it in. And you know, it would help if I had good dexterity, but I don't. Oh my god. Ah, my hand-eye coordination is so bad. Alright. Oh my god, my waifu Kerrigan. I got Kerrigan 5 stars, dude, right? She's from, oh yeah, what game is she from? You're right. What game? Sexy Succubus Queen. What game? I don't know what game she's from. I just know that she's hot and she does very good in attention. There we go. There's one. And then we do the other one. And then we'll be good. That's the player Blizzard wants to, pretty much, right? Like, they want, like, they don't want the player who's dedicated to the game and loves the game. Like, they want the player who's gonna spend a fuck ton of money. Like, they're either gonna buy a shit ton of loot boxes, they want all the skins, like, they want all the money content. But they don't want to necessarily play the game. And that sucks. Like, you should make, when you make content in your game, no matter what that game is, or where that game comes from, or what that game looks like, you should want to make content that makes your player base happy. Like, your player base and the people who play the game should be the people you care about when you're making a game. Like, when you're making something that people are going to play. Right there. Because they care about the game, and that's work, it's true. Dedicated players ask for changes and post multi-page forum posts asking for complex balance changes. They want the game to be balanced and fun. They want the longevity of the game to be good. But we don't care because they aren't going to spend $20,000 on, like, $10,000 a year on fucking points or crystals or loot boxes or whatever the fuck else, or skins, so we don't give a shit about them. Oops. I told y'all, I'm real shit at hand sewing. It's not my forte. Despite being a cosplayer and generally speaking enjoying sewing, hand sewing, not it. Not cool. Not fun. Yeah, then we go Riot Games, which is like, hey, we're slightly better. We can't seem to deal with our allegations of sexual harassment in our workplace very well, but we will make a good game and balance it, and also give you expensive skins. But at least the game's balanced and fun. Or, well, fun, depending on who you are. If you're a League of Legends player, you certainly aren't having fun. But you are playing a video game that's balanced frequently. Riot managed to keep their soul for the most part. It's actually true. Like, for better or for worse, there are bad parts of their soul that they've kept, but they've kept all the good parts, where it's, you know... Like, the Riot key is to take games that aren't getting the developer love that they deserve, put their own spin and twist on them, and then support the ever-loving shit out of them. And, like, as a result, they've grown League of Legends for as much as the player base complains that the game isn't balanced and sucks and isn't fun. Like, they have managed to cultivate probably one of the most beloved esports of all time. Which is not something I think a lot of game makers in general right now can claim. I'm trying not to... Sorry, I sound so jilted because I'm trying not to poke myself. That's not quite what I wanted for placement. Let's try that again. Not quite that there either. We're getting closer. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. There we go. That is pretty decent. I'm happy with that. And then that guy's gonna go like that, and this guy will go right next to it. Oh, you can't actually see the other one. So I guess I'm gonna move this a fourth time, because you can't actually see it there. And it'll go up top. So you can actually see it. Oh my god. My hand-eye dexterity. There. That one will go like that. That one goes like that. Those all tuck in together. Like so. I'm just gonna tuck Reaper Bird around a little bit. Ta-da! Alright, the bottom portion is set. I'm happy with the bottom portion. Stew yourself into the bag. No, not like this, white people. Smile. Alright. I know I said I was gonna put the smaller ones up top, but I think that one just like dangles there really nicely, so I'm not gonna do too much. Which one also has a really long... There's one more. This one has a really long chain. Alright, and now I need to open this little chain thing. There we go. That one's gonna go like that. And then, where's the little one? There he is. My little boy. He's gonna go right in the center up here. Like so. Look at that! Oh, I love that! Hey, Inari-kun! Yes, the wide people smile. Dude, I love Peepo. Peepo's my favorite. Oh, this one also has a little clippy. But it probably won't fit if I try and toss this. Oh my god, my hands. Butterfingers up here. Yeah, that one's too big. It won't fit. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Ah! I'm getting thread everywhere. There, the Genji one will go there. And then the tea bag is gonna go up on the next side. The truth, you're nothing but a cold heart covered in gold. That's why I'm leaving you. Oh my god. Close, you son of a bitch. Oh. That's why you won't close. There, that's coming together so far. Okay. Oh, it's the clear zippy? Never mind. Should the fasteners be on the inner side of the bag? Clear zippy? Oh. No, that's on the inner side of the bag. Although I could do that. I could put the... Ooh. That's an idea. That's an idea. Wait a sec. Your brain is kind of large. Hold on a second, Ari-kun. Your brain's kind of massive. Hold the fuck up. Your brain might be kind of big. Ah! Okay, hold on. I can do this. This might take a couple tries, though, since these are smaller safety pins. I'm struggling, but I did it. Yeah! Oh, there's a loose thread. Oh, yeah! Look at that. That's way better. I diggity the Japanese music. That's not EDM. Dude, it's kind of banging. There we go. This works. Okay. Alright, we'll put the frickin' pins on the inside. Oh, it's already got a rip in it. Poggers! Cheap ass bag. That's okay. I don't mind. I didn't pay a lot of money for this bag, so I'm not upset. And I don't really plan on using it. It's a decorative piece. Sorry, you can't see me fucking fiddling right now. Trying to make sure I get this, like, somewhat centered. There we go. There's one boy. One more boy is attached. The Japanese lyrics are cute. Yeah, they are. I love this song. This is Naka no Jojo Bittersweet. And it's really good. It's a good song. Highly recommend. Did you grow up speaking Japanese at home in Arikun? Or did you like choose to learn as you got older? At home? Cool. That's super cool. I'm always curious because like some people like learn the language that their parents like natively spoke at home, and some parents don't teach their kids or like just end up not speaking at home. Because like my mom spoke French most of her life, but she didn't speak French at home when I was growing up. So I did not grow up speaking French. Oh, I was a rarity, and my sister didn't learn it that well. Yeah, like it doesn't really, it's not often. It's not as common now that a lot of the times that parents will teach their second gen kids their native tongue. So we're going to put that one there at the bottom, I think. And this guy's gonna dangle from here. Or not? Where am I gonna put you? You're gonna go on the side. Like that, I think. Yeah. That's where you're gonna go. I think it's common depending on the culture. Oh yeah, that makes sense. And you guys are only a year and a half apart. Interesting. I think many Vietnamese second-gen Americans can speak quite a bit of English and Vietnamese. Yeah, I've noticed that as well. But many Japanese Americans lose Japanese. Yeah, and like my mom didn't teach me French. My parents both spoke Patois at home. But like I can only understand Patois. I can't speak it. I can't like speak it back to people. And my mom like lost her French. Yeah, like your dad lost his Japanese. My mom lost her French. She doesn't speak French anymore at all. And she can't understand French anymore. My parents banned me and my sis from speaking Canto because they wanted us to assimilate. But now my parents struggle to talk to us as an adult. Oh no! Yeah, like my dad has recently been making an effort to remember his Patois, but like my mom, for example, doesn't speak Patois at all, and I wanted this to go lower. Actually, I don't like this placement all of a sudden. I can understand it. I can understand Patois. Oh my god, sorry, I was like mouth breathing in the mic there. I apologize. I can understand Patois, but I can't speak Patois very well back to people. And like my siblings don't understand Patois at all. But like for example, my grandmother doesn't really talk in English at all. Like she only talks in Patois, or like she'll talk in like something that's like in intermediate, I guess, if that makes sense. And so as a result, like I didn't realize this until Angela told me, but like he can't understand when my grandmother talks. He almost never understands her, whereas I understand. So I like almost act as like a translator, but like not quite, because I usually don't do a good job of actually explaining to Angela what she's saying most of the time.
Just like give her a thumbs up and just nod.
Yeah, he just kind of like nods and smiles because he's just like, I don't understand and I don't want to be rude. I was born in Japan. I moved over when I was 2. Yeah, so maybe that's why like your parents like taught you, because like they had already started like, because you were born in a Japanese primary speaking country, and like you would have started learning to talk probably, I'm gonna guess, And you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I would hazard a guess that you probably started learning to talk in Japanese first. And so they probably were just like, well, there's no reason to like try and unteach you a language you already are somewhat familiar with. Hey Ben, how's it going? Sorry, I know I'm doing this like half off camera. It's because I can't reach. Okay, we're getting there. Although this doesn't look very spread out now that I'm... Okay. Which one is stuck here? One of these is tangled. That one. Okay, let me just look at this as it stands currently. I don't like the placement of the tea bag still. I think the tea bag is the odd one out there right now. Whereas I think that looks good so far. But the tea bag was the odd one out. So maybe the tea bag goes at the bottom here? Like that? Maybe that's better? Maybe that's better. My boyfriend was born in the Philippines, and they moved over when he was 8 and only spoke Tagalog at home, so he still has most of his Tagalog. But his parents never spoke to his brothers in Tagalog, so they can't speak it at all, and I think only the middle brother can understand it. Both of his brothers were born here in Canada. Yeah, see, and again, I think that like makes sense, because like he was born in the Philippines and moved over older, so it was already like a language that he was really familiar with, and as a result has been able to practice with like other family members, or more specifically his parents, and retain, whereas the younger siblings learned English primarily, and then if their parents never spoke to them in Tagalog, they never learned it. And there's old VHS recordings of programming that I liked watching too. Yeah, the human brain is really good at deciding what's relevant to the individual. Yeah. My mom pressed my sister to speak back to her in Japanese. Ah. It's a lot of Reaper. Yeah, I love Reaper still to this day. Being completely honest with myself, I love Reaper. Like, he is my favorite Overwatch. Character-wise, he's my favorite Overwatch character. Gameplay-wise, not my favorite character. Probably not even top 10 favorite characters to play. He does not feel very fun to play, but he is a cool character. There we go. That's looking better. Although I think I'm going to move the Genji one up a little further. Like really far up. So he's in a better spot. Like I want I want all of them to be somewhat visually distinct. Now we have to get this closed. Okay, that's better. I like Genji up there. This is looking better. So then there's this guy, and this guy is the last one where he doesn't really have a place to go. So I'm almost wondering if I just like... I think I have an idea. It's kind of silly. But I think I kind of let him dangle closer to the top here. Like that. And I think that's a good place for him. Yeah, I like that. That way it kind of like balances out that top section of the bag. Yeah, I like this. Okay, this looks good. So now, let's close this. And I have one last thing to attach here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to not close this all the way. Just partially. Like so. Right about there. I'm going to wrap one of these bad boys in. And I'm going to take this bad boy. And how am I going to attach you? Am I just going to do it like this? Let's just try and see what happens. Let's see. Oh my god, my hand. Dexterity. I do not possess. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that looks so derpy. It's like pulling his head off. It's like scalping him. He's getting scalped. He's getting fucking scalped. No. Why'd people sad? Damn, that was so fast. Yeah, we did it. Although we have to fix this part. This does not look right. I always loved Zen as a character, but we basically got zero lore from Blizzard. Yeah, here's hoping that Overwatch 2, he'll actually have a purpose, like a reason to exist, you know? Or that's what I'm desperately telling myself. Okay, let's put this there. And then let's do that. And then, does that look better? No, because that makes him go backwards and he's still being scalped. He's just being scalped a different way. Okay, Deophest, you can figure this out. You're smart. Third time's the charge. Come on, house beats. Yes, I love house music. I love EDM in general. This is Moe Shop. And I love Moe Shop. His stuff is amazing. Maybe Zenlord included in Overwatch 2? Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, and I'd still watch tons of anime. Yeah, same, right? Like, I grew up watching a handful of, like, Jamaican TV programs, but, like, not a lot. So it's like, I would hear people speaking Patois, but, yeah, I don't know. Like, now that I think about it, like, my siblings don't understand Patois, at all. Like, literally zero understanding. There, that's better. And we'll just move him down to the side. There we go! Look at that! Okay, wait, let me clear all the stuff, all the tools of the trade out of the way. But look at that! That's looking pretty good! I'm really happy with that. That is looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. That's a lot of Reapers? Yeah, it is a lot of Reaper. Oh yeah, wait, I should probably also, for aesthetic purpose. I took it off! I'm trolling. You know what? This opens. It literally opens. So I don't know why I was wrapping it around when I can just put it on properly. Like it's an opening lanyard. There, look at that! Okay, wait. You stay. There we go! Look at that! That's a backpack! I'm happy with that. That looks super good. I outgrew my Zen hoodie. I need to de-squish. Aww. I feel that. I also need to de-squish. That's kind of my plan for the next couple of months, is to focus on de-squishing so I can make more costumes and actually fit into them. Fit into my old ones. But I have to de-squish to do that. Speaking of like weird Overwatch merch, hold on a second. You guys don't really get to see these very often because, like, number one, I can't really game on them. I never really can game on them, but they're here. I got the concept art book thingy for Christmas last year. Yeah, Angelo got me the full Overwatch art book for me for Christmas last year as well, right? Was it last year? Or was it the year before? It would have been the year before because we were living here. Yeah, we weren't living here when you gave it to me. So it wouldn't have been last year. 3 years ago? Yeah. A couple of years ago, Angelo got it for me for Christmas. No McCree. I love McCree, but the artist, this one is from, this person, the artist who made this, she has, a store called Shattered Earth, and that's her artist name is Shattered Earth, and she only made these two of the Shimada brothers, and I love them. I love how I had my finger in like Genji's taint just now. So the Genji one is like an Opie style like mouse pad. And like, I'm not gonna lie to you, these things are so comfortable when you're at like work and stuff. Like it actually is like really nice wrist support. So the Genji one is like a proper, like, it's like tit shaped. And look, she even shaded, so it looks really round in 3D. But then the Hanzo one is like a peck. It's a peck shape, so it's not as like bulbous and round. It's more shaped like a peck than a titty. So I have the matching Shimada Bros mouse pads. They are kind of good. So those are my pieces of weird Overwatch merch that like no one really ever knows I have, because like when would you see these? I'm a dirty wrist aimer, so mouse pad like that wouldn't work. Exactly, like I'm a wrist aimer, so I need a bigger, like I usually need a pad about, this is the pad that I actually am using right now. I use the Rokat Taito, and then I also have a HyperX XL pad that I need to wash, which is why I'm not currently using it. But I usually need a pad at least this big, because I'm a hybrid arm and wrist aimer. So something like these two pads it's too small for me to actually use for gaming. Which sucks, because they're great, and they feel so comfy. They feel so good. Plus the fabric is really good quality. Like the art is amazing, but it's actually like a good quality fucking mouse pad. And she sold these as a set, so it was 50 USD for both of the pads, which is like, that's actually kind of cheap. Usually titty mouse pads are more expensive than that. So I was really happy to get the set and support an artist and get some freaky e-girl shit.